It's two fat dads, just some chubby hunks. It's two fat dads, look at those trunks. Wild and crazy, not quite right. It's two fat dads, our belts are tied. Sit right back, enjoy the ride. It's two fat dads, the third one died.
Welcome back. Hi, hello. How are you? Mike hates it and I love it. It's stuck from here on out. That's what's going on. Welcome back to another episodes of 2FDs, Two Fat Dads, not too fat everything else, as other people have recommended on some things. So glad to have you. Welcome. Happy, I guess, Halloween season. It's post-Halloween with this recording of everything. But hi, Mike. How are you?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm good. Still recovering from Halloween last week with the kids and the fam and everything else. It was windy and kind of cold, but my daughter was Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. My wife was Batgirl, and my son was Hey Hey the Chicken from Moana.
What were you?
I was Oscar the Grouch. And it
Nice.
suited me well for that day. One, I was warm because it was cold. Two, just, I live in a fucking trash can, so it is what it is.
Wow, you do not live in a trash can. You live in
I
a
do.
17 penthouse mansion.
I do not. No, sir. No, sir. But it was good. We had a good time. Kids racked up plenty of candy to last us till Christmas, so we're good. We're good. How about you? How was yours?
Good. I had a medical thing,
Medical thing,
yeah,
you say?
Yeah. Had a colonoscopy where they went in, couple headlights, actually some gloves.
Oh,
Shameless
okay.
plug from last week.
All right.
They got right up in there, and I was someone's hat for a half an hour, so that was nice.
So what you're telling me is that you had the best nap of your life.
I mean, I was awake for the whole thing. Is that weird?
Maybe a little. You're supposed to be asleep, sir.
They told me I could have as much candy I wanted if I stayed awake. Where do you go? Where do you go to get your colonoscopies,
Are
buddy?
you sure that you went to the right doctor? Was this doctor in a van?
No. It was the Catholic Church down the road.
Oh, wow. Impressive. That was good. That was good. That was solid.
Yeah.
That was solid.
Right,
That was good. Yeah, great. Jesus Christ. Wow. Already starting off fresh with this. Okay, let's go. But welcome, everyone. Glad to have you. Mike, glad to hear you doing well. Hopefully Halloween went well for you and the fam, too, and everything else. Did you dress up? I do have to ask that. Did you dress up for Halloween?
I did not. I had two
Come
3-year-old
on.
nieces with me. I had 2 3-year-old nieces with me, man.
You still get dressed up?
Me dressing up was corralling the chaos. I was a superhero. That's what I was that night.
Touche. That works. That works in general. So, well, hope you guys had a good time. And again, chat viewers, welcome. My name is Rick. This is Mike. We are two fat dads. So welcome back to another episode 102 of the Remaster, I guess. Is that what we're going to call this? Or 201 or 102, whatever you want to call this. But glad to have. So quick follow-up from last week, from last episodes. For those of you that did, tuned in or watched. So we have a thing going on. It's punishment for rolls of regret. So every week we're giving ourselves challenges to try and not say certain things or have certain triggers to, compete with one another. Well, apparently the trigger was the F-bomb, which last week Mike lost by a landslide, doubling the F-bombs of myself. So now he gets to take a shot on recording of apple cider vinegar. Yeah. What was that? I'm sorry, what?
I hate you.
I mean, you do know that the F-bomb's off the table, so you could say it as much as you want right now. Oh, looky there. Yeah. So you're going to drink all
apple cider vinegar.
You're going to drink all 16 fluid ounces?
You are getting this much.
Oh, I'm getting a Naruto shot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Hold on. I'll do it so that you can see that I am not pulling any of this shit. All right. Oh God, dude, it even looks disgusting.
Dude,
it's all Dude, it's thick and warm, and it smells. Ugh,
So it's urine, basically.
really, dude.
You,
I'm the one that's got to do this. You're adding urine to it.
you're welcome.
Oh God, it smells. Oh, I hate vinegar.
Are we about to have a Steve-O moment? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, oh, there's a good chance I'm gonna vomit. I'm going to get a bucket. Hold on. I'm going to get a bucket.
Viewers, I did not expect it to go as well as has gone. So go ahead and open your chaser. Maybe that'll drown out some of the stink. Maybe that'll drown out some of the stink. You should have gotten lemon juice.
I didn't have any.
All right,
Mom,
3,
I'm sorry for swearing.
2, 1, go. Gargle it. Gargle it.
What you? Oh God.
So how was it?
Oh, I hate you.
Did it burn?
Oh, I'm not done hating you yet. Oh, my eyes watered. Oh,
Sir, you're a champ just for doing what you did. I'm proud.
my wife puts balsamic vinaigrette on her salad. She does that on purpose. Oh God.
That's also a completely different flavor than apple cider vinegar.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like Mike's shut down for the rest of the recording at this point. He's done.
Shut up and do your joke. Ugh.
No, I can't because then we got to do this week's trigger. So while you're suffering at this moment or anything, this week's trigger word is the S word.
What S word?
You know the S word.
Oh God.
Told you it was gonna be a little bit harder.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I had a colonoscopy today, and your trigger word was that.
Yep.
Oh God, you're evil.
Actually,
my eyes watering.
I decided it after last week that that's what it was going to be. Make it a little bit tougher. You all right there, bud?
No, I'm not. Joke it up.
So with that said, we will not try and say the word S this week. The ite variety. So let's see how this challenge goes. Now, without further ado, before we move on to what the segments and the agenda for the day, I do have to start off with my dad joke of the day, or dad joke of the, I guess, week per se, or episode, whatever you want to consider it as well. So also in reference to with it being spooky season. So over the weekend, I told my son, you know, there's only one thing about Halloween that really scares me. And he replies, which is? And I say, exactly. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm taking another shot.
Go for it if you want to.
God.
You good?
Better than that joke.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm here for cringe. That's all I'm going with. Apparently Mike is cringe all the way. I'm waiting to see cringe come back up into a trash can. Dude, are your eyes really still burning that bad?
I don't want to talk about it.
So the final punishment, I think we'll just do a one-chip challenge and see who can go longer.
Oh, dude, I'll die. I'll be mute that entire episode.
It's so
guaranteed.
Bad. It really is the worst. All right. With the dad joke out of the way and Mike trying not to vomit at this moment, well, I'll let you know what this evening's agenda will be going forward. So, with it being in honor of spooky season, it's Halloween, it's fall, my favorite time of year. We will be going through a couple different things. We'll have a few guest speakers as well, discussing maybe a few paranormal options or paranormal events that we've gone through. We'll have another shameless plug event too. So I have some comparisons to see how our pitches go for our 69 seconds of fame. And then maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have a moment of silence. Who knows? We'll see. We'll go from there. Now, moving forward. So, and unfortunately our editors are throwing a few images into our chat right now, and it's God, I need to hide my chat because it's just absolute random shit, just trying to deter me. It's great.
Particularly excited for our second segment.
I am too. I think it will be very interested, and we're bringing in all parties to get some discussion and reviews and everything. But anyway, segment 1, our first part, we're going to start off as it is paranormal season, as it is fall and Halloween and everything else. What the fuck was that? Paranormal events in general, instances that myself or Mike or anything else have really come through as adjacent to paranormal experiences or events. I mean, have you ever had anything yourself? I know I've had a few, and I'll get into that, but have you experienced anything that in your lifetime?
Yeah, actually, there are 2 events actually that happened, and I'll step outside my shell a little bit here and get a little bit serious on you.
Shell.
Yeah, so shortly after there are three total, but shortly after my grandfather passed, I'm French, so my Pepe had passed. I was at my I was at my aunt's house, right? And yeah, a little fat kid got a little round like the kickball, right? And I'm throwing it on the top of her garage and letting it roll down, and I'm trying to catch it,
Yeah.
MXC style. And I'm just out there, and then all of a sudden, dude, swear on everything, right? Look to my left, and my Pepe was like standing there, like full on saw him, and he's like, he was like, Michael, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Like, and like, dude, I immediately like lost it, like started freaking out, ran in the house, and started bawling, and like had to try to explain to my mom at like 7 years old that I just saw my dead grandfather outside and he was talking to me. So that was the first one. That one hit me pretty hard. Most recently I had an instance where as you know, both my parents recently passed. And I had a dream, and both of my parents were in my dream.
Oh, wow.
But we were all lucid about what was going on. Like, I understood that I was dreaming.
Yeah.
And they were in there, and I had a full discussion with them. I was like, hey, like, I'm not down for this visiting thing, especially after what happened with Pepe. Like,
yeah,
like you guys shouldn't be here. Please don't do that. Like, had a full on like deep conversation, like completely understood where I was, what was going on.
Yeah.
Understood that I was asleep right now. Yeah, it was really weird. And then probably the oddest one that's ever happened to me was back a while ago. I used to work for a tech company, and I had a dream about a child that had gone into a lake, and drowned. And oddly enough, I met the child from my dreams father at the job.
Dude, wait, seriously?
He worked there. Yeah. And it was like months after it had happened. And it was really,
dude, that's creepy.
That's really weird.
Creepy as
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Went home and told my wife, and I was like, so this happened. She's like, well, what does this mean? I was like, I don't really know. I was like, I never said anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause like, that's traumatic enough. You don't got to go through it. But yeah, that flipped me on my head pretty bad. So,
dude, that gave me chills thinking about it. Like, holy hell.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
I can't say I've experienced as many as that. I mean, other than the instances of a couple times, like they're growing up when I was younger in our neighborhood, like riding around. There was one instance where there was a graveyard nearby at our neighborhood. And fall, everybody, Halloween, everything. Well, we would sometimes treat it as like a meetup point. Well, one day, it was like right before like sunset, and we were about to go out and, go hang out with some other friends or go to a movie or something. I think it was like 17, maybe. Anyways, we get over there and we're sitting there talking and going through things, and we start walking through. We'd never been through this cemetery, really. We started walking through and kind of taking a look at a few things and seeing the graves and like how old some of them was and how like decayed some of them were. Well, there was one that's always in the back of it. It's like a huge mausoleum almost, and we'd never really gone over to take a look at it. And there's a house like over next to it. It maybe looks like a shed from the groundskeeper or something. But we started walking over to the shed and the mausoleum kind of set up. All of a sudden, the wind just really picked up, like random, creepy picked up, and it got cold. And I'm in Alabama. It felt like it went from 60s, 70s to like 40s, like immediately.
Oh, wow.
Weirdest that like feeling in general, like but it wasn't till we got close enough to both of those items or those two structures that we could feel that breeze and the cold, and it was just cold around us, and it just felt like the air got thick, which was like really, really weird in general. And I was like, yeah, this feels a little weird. Like like I've seen too much Final Destination to know how like go death, you're not catching me now. Like, no, sir, we are not doing that. And so, needless to say, I backed off. My buddies kept going like, oh dude, it's fine. It's just, cold weather. It's that time of year. And when they got to the mausoleum, they could see the mausoleum was like 100 years old. But when they got close enough to it, they said they could audibly hear a thud, but inside the stone, which is really weird. And at that moment, we were like, yeah, we're leaving. Like, we're good. And so we got in the car and we said, we're, go meet up with some friends and everything. As we were leaving, one of them said that in the old shed or abandoned shed, it looked like there was like a silhouette, like standing in it.
Really?
Which was like, there were no doors, no windows or anything. And it was, mind you, like sun was setting and everything, but they said they could almost see like the outline of like half of someone there, which was, yeah, like creepy as could be. And we're like, yeah, we never went back to that since then. Like we never ventured near that section or anything. Come to find out, it was like part of an old, like there was a church next to it at some point in time that was also like associated with a plantation like years ago kind of thing. So yeah, it was like, yeah, no, we're never going through that again. But I think probably the worst I ever had though was when I was maybe 8, 9.
Yeah.
We experienced a house fire, and so we got put into a short lease like apartment while the house was being rebuilt and everything else. So, the apartment was the apartment was fine. It was a nice little like apartment townhomes kind of thing, but where across from ours was a vacant one, and at random times, like I would see like kids in it, like in the window, and you would just see like shades moving or whatever. But I remember one night I was my brother and I were sharing a bunk bed in the apartment. And one night I remember looking out the window, and it looked like there was like a courtyard in the middle, and it looked like there was like kids out there, like just jumping, like one will be here and all of a sudden it's over here and then over, like almost like teleporting around. And I just got down to like use the bathroom, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. And I come back and I look back out the window. The kids weren't there, but they were like in each of the windows of the structure, like looking across.
Nope.
Yeah, and I'm like, nope. Yep, I'm going right to bed. And yeah, it was that would, I have to say, probably the creepiest moment I would have come across. Yeah,
you're going to bed.
Yeah,
dude, I'm jacking the car. I'm in Wisconsin by then.
Yeah, I went and hid underneath my sheets, and I'm like, I'm done. My brother had no idea, didn't see anything. I was like, I'm done. I went and hid.
Why does every kid hide under their sheets? What is your sheet gonna do?
Hey, it was a weighted blanket. It was a weighted blanket.
No. I've always heard this, and I've never understood it. They do it in horror movies, everything else. Oh, I'm hiding under the sheet, dude. It's a sheet. It's not protecting you from anything.
Hey, you're getting away from everything though. You hide your biggest fears.
No, that's no.
Yeah,
that's like the age-old thing where like, oh, I can't see you, so it's not happening. No, it's still happening.
Well,
yeah, it's still there.
Oh, peekaboo.
Like, oh, look, I've got a machete. Don't worry. Let me just throw this sheet over me. Do you know how many people would avoid death if all you needed to do was bring a sheet with you? Oh, car accident? No worries. Sheet.
You've never.
Oh, let me jump out of this plane. No worries, guys. I got a sheet.
I got the sheet. Yeah, it works. Hey, You know what? I made it through the night. I was fine. I will say this, and I forgot the other part. There was at one point in time like a sickening thud, like something fell off of a roof outside, and that woke my parents up to the point like my dad even came in, was like, "Hey, yeah, why don't you all just come sleep in our bed?" And it was like, this was our first week at this place, and we stayed there for 6 weeks, I think. And then it finally got to the point we were like, screw this. And then we borrowed a family member's like trailer that we like, or like camper that we stayed at a park from there on out for like the remainder while the place was being rebuilt. We were like, screw this. Yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like it's one of those staring at me. It's weird. Anyways.
Dude, that is nuts. That is nuts. Speaking of nuts.
Oh boy.
That's gonna take us to our second segment.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a couple guests on.
We are.
So here's the thing. Let me, this is gonna be, we'll call this segment 5 minutes with a taco and a side of guac.
All right.
Right.
And who are these tacos and sides of guac?
We have some amazing people in our community. One calls himself Taco. The other one calls himself Guacamole Guy. They also happen to be our producers, we're very fortunate.
Thank you, guys.
But they are slightly different paths than we took.
Yeah.
Right. So we are two fat, straight dads of children, wives, all. But do you ever get curious?
Two FDs.
Do you ever get curious about the other side?
As in their perspective.
Yeah. Both of our friends here are part of the gay community, the LGBTQ community. And I've asked them to come on so we can find out more. Because I don't know about you, but I have questions.
Okay. I probably have a few.
There are just things that I need to know. So if I could, if we could get them on, I believe they're in the call with us now.
They should be.
Taco and Guac, are you guys here?
I am. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh,
gay
spooky.
person.
Oh God, run away. Run away.
I'm gonna fumble your ball sacks. You might like it.
Oh
Maybe
God.
not.
Oh God.
Okay, enough with the sexual stuff.
Oh
But
my.
anyways,
Oh my.
Sorry, I forgot. It's PG.
So way that we're gonna do this, we've got about
You said the S word.
eight to 10 questions that we've got for you guys, and then I have a little game at the end that I'd love you guys to partake in. Is Guac on with us as well?
What's up, bro? Thanks for having me on the pod, bro.
Dude, I love it. Oh, dude, you're the man. I love it. It's so funny.
It's so
It's
good.
So funny. That is the best. So there's about 8 to 10 questions. We'll kind of go back and forth, Rick. I know I've got some. I know you've got some, and then we'll play the game at the end. Did you want to kick us off with a question? Or did you want me to kick us off?
I'll let you start. How about that?
Okay. So I'll start with Taco, and then I'm going to ask Guac because I have the same question for both of them. So, guys, when did you first know that you were gay?
Shoot. When I saw John Goodman on the Roseanne show, and I was like, God damn, that man could crush me.
That's Dan.
Whoa.
That's Dan right there.
Whoa.
That's also King Ralph.
John Goodman?
Yeah.
You had the flannel fever. That's what it was.
No, I just like big burly guys. And to this day, I still do.
All right.
I prefer them with a beard, but yeah.
You saw Righteous Gemstones, Rick. Don't give me that crap. John
Dude,
Goodman's a beautiful man.
I love Righteous Gemstones. It's so good. And yes, I love John Goodman. He is incredible.
So Guac, I have the same question for you, Guac. When did you first know?
Yeah, bro, that's a great question, bro. I think for me, okay, I can't do it. Sorry.
I can't. Dude,
Hey, bro. Let's go, bro.
Sorry, I couldn't do it. Oh, God. Judy, Liza, Barbara, Beth, these are names we shan't forget. Okay, I'm good. I've exercised my demons. My street demons are gone now.
Bro, the first time I gobbled down the sausage.
Hey, none of that. None of that.
Oh,
Okay, so I think for me, was the first time I saw a musical on television, and I saw men dancing around, and I was like, I want to do that. And then like the next thought was, I want to do him. So I
Oh.
think that's for me what it was. I think that's how it shook out.
Okay.
so that kind of gives me as one of my questions is, and one of the ones I had was that purpose of why musicals? And is that just what does it? Like the attractiveness of the individuals dancing and I guess gyrating and everything else like that. Just in general, like why I feel like I'm not a overly musical like fan. I do like musicals to a certain extent, but I feel that every time I've really like attended one, it's kind of had a lot more of that party involved or at least in attendance. So like is there a purpose or a reason for the pure enjoyment? I mean, a lot of people probably just enjoy it as a musical, but like in general,
Almost a stereotype at this point.
kinda.
Yeah. It's a good question.
I mean, I'll let tacos go first because I'm kind of I'm a musical theater nerd, so I'll let tacos
Oh.
answer first.
I didn't grow up on musicals at all, and I was never really interested in them. As a matter of fact, I fell asleep watching like my first musical, which was The Night Before Christmas, when I was like around 10 or 11. That's like a musical, I believe. I believe that's considered like a musical. But
Yeah.
that's the
It
first
is.
one I saw, and I was like, why are they singing so much? This is really weird. I just want to see the movie. That's a lot of singing.
But
And
what
so,
about something like The Greatest Showman?
no, I'm not a musical guy. I've
Okay.
never been a musical guy. I
Okay.
support my honey
Fair
because she
enough.
loves musicals, but I'm not a musical guy. I'm sorry. I'm a
You
horror
like
movie
Phantom of the
guy.
Opera?
Well, yeah, because it's horror, but yeah, no, I don't. I'm not like a, oh my God, musicals. I'm more of like, hey, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street kind of guy.
Okay.
All of those beautiful, beautiful movies.
Okay.
Those are beautiful movies.
Beetlejuice.
Oh God, I love Beetlejuice.
Wait, which one?
Beetlejuice.
Wait, one more time.
Beetlejuice. Ah!
What's going on, babe?
Dude, if he creeped up behind me like, well, we're done. This is it. Okay.
Editing op.
Yeah, exactly. I think for me, I was born with a creative spirit. I have a lot of this is something I've discovered about my ancestry and my past as I grew up kind of embracing my Native American heritage. And Native American heritage is a heritage of storytellers. And telling a story in a creative and interesting way has always been a part of, my ancestors and where I came from. So it's literally part of my blood. So I think that's one part of it. But I also think that for gay men in general, I think that musicals are a refuge because a lot of times musicals can deal with themes and stories that gay men can resonate with and can identify with. I'll give you a perfect example. There's a musical called Little Shop of Horrors, and there was a movie version made with Rick Moranis and even Steve Martin played the dentist, and Bill Murray had a little part in it. And basically, it's the story of this young nerdy guy who is kind of just this downtrodden, doesn't really have family, of any kind, and he he meets this strange and interesting plant. And in order to get what he wants, he has to kind of compromise himself and his values and be someone he isn't really. But there's a point in the musical where the love interest of the story, her name is Audrey, and she sits down and she kind of describes what this perfect life would be. It's called Somewhere That's Green.
Okay.
And she sits down and and in a musical, it's called the I Want song because it describes what that character wants. And you really sympathize with her and you really want her to get it. And a lot of times that is the gay experience, especially for guys and females who are lesbian, have lived their lives in the closet, and they want something, and they have a desire for it, and you have a hard time expressing it. But then along comes someone else who has this desire, and they're able to put it into words that resonate with you, and it makes the experience a little bit easier because you don't feel alone in that experience anymore. And I think that's why musicals resonate with the LGBTQ community, is because it's telling stories that otherwise you probably aren't going to see on TV, and probably aren't going to see in movies.
Okay, makes sense. Understandable.
Hey, Seymour, feed me.
Feed me.
Exactly. That's my favorite. Actually, that is my favorite musical of all time. I actually was in Little Shop of Horrors when I was in high school. I played
That's
Mr.
awesome.
Mushnick.
Nice.
You played the shop owner.
Yeah, I played the shop owner. And then in my senior year, I was in Hello, Dolly, and I played Horace Vandergelder. The thing to note about both of these characters is these men are loud, obnoxious, and not great with women. I was not acting. I was just being myself.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that there you go. That kind of will lead me into my next question. So, as far as dating, right? You said you were just being yourself. You weren't great with women. What are the top three? And either one of you can answer this. That's fine. What are the top three most common ways that you guys meet men? Or I mean, if you're together, then how does your community generally meet men? I mean, you hear things about, what is it? This grinder and this club, that club. Like, how do you guys do it?
Oh,
I'm answering first. It was for me, since I'm not a shy person, but I know I'm an asshole a lot of the time. So like that's the only reason I'm shy, because I can be like a little bit too strong. I could come off too strong. So I try to be as sweet as possible, and especially back then it was extremely intimidating. Even now I'm still a little bit intimidating, but I try not to be. But usually, yeah, like Growler, because Grinder is just a bunch of fit people. I'm not really interested in fit people. I like my big burly guys, which were like scarce there. So I'd go with like Growler or Scruff. But it'd be also bars and stuff when I'd go
Get to that.
vacationing. Yeah.
He's naming off stuff I didn't even know existed, dude.
So I heard Growler, I heard bars. Okay.
What was it? Scruff or something? Like what? Like, man.
Yeah.
All right.
The online dating apps kind of have like tiers. So there's gay people on Tinder, but gay people on Tinder tend to be looking for like dates and long-term relationships. Grinder is more of your fuck app. Like you're not really there to date.
Okay.
You're really just there to hook up, wham bam, thank you ma'am, get tested the next day and hope everything turned out okay. Growler is probably in that same echelon, but so Grinder is more of a younger, like he was talking about, like a younger not hip, but a younger these young hip kids, it's more like there's a certain clientele on Grinder, and it's not the clientele that Tacos is into. And so Growler is kind of like the same thing as Grinder. It has the same features and things like that. It's just for people that are bigger, burly guys,
Okay.
And I think you guys were going to get into labels later, but and then you have some newer apps like Sniffies. That's one of the newest ones that everyone's using.
Hold on, whoa!
What's Sniffies?
Yeah, hold on there. I am worried on what might be going on that app.
I think I know.
It's just that is Sniffies is for sure. That Sniffies makes no bars hold about what it is. It is a hookup app, but it's also an app where you can find group activities.
Oh,
so if you want to have
not what I expected,
a group party of gentlemen at a location such as a hotel or
a laundromat.
a laundromat or a park or a whatever, then you can set up an event on Sniffies, and then if you're in that area, a little thing pops up and says, "Hey, you want to come to the party? Here's the password, or here's the hotel room, or meet me in the whatever."
So that's where you go to
It's more instantaneous.
You go sword fighting.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of
Yes.
DL there.
That is-
Okay. All right.
I have a off question. So as gay men, what would you say is probably the most embarrassing thing in your closet right now?
My 10-year-old self.
Okay. As a
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's your physical. I mean, a physical item.
to be fair. Okay, so my embarrassing one would be when I moved. I left a box of expensive shoes, like a large bin of expensive shoes at my mom's place. But I also forgot that in one of those shoe boxes, there was a large, like almost, what was it, a 12-inch, like really thick dildo. And so one of the shoe bags inside one of the shoes. And I completely forgot about that. And so I told my mom, yeah, don't ever sell those shoes because they still fit. And I mean, they are expensive shoes, like Prada and all that. But I'm just like,
They fit.
yeah, also don't open it because you might see something you don't want to see. I forgot it was in that pair of shoes, to be honest. That's probably the most embarrassing for me.
Honestly, 12 gauge.
It's probably still in there because I've gone to visit my mom, and the bin is closed. It's behind a lot of stuff, but it doesn't seem to have been opened.
You're gonna
Because the
next time
box
you
is
see it,
still
it's gonna have a lock on it.
Yeah, God, dude, I hope they don't open it at all. They're not gonna find stuff that they want in there.
What about you, Cliff?
Well, I don't. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I really can't think of anything off the top of my head, like an actual physical item. I mean,
Okay.
I have I have memorabilia from I have my high school. I'm not embarrassed though about my high school memorabilia from my musicals and stuff. Like, I'm proud of it. So I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily have anything in particular that I'm like, oh, you don't want to see that.
Yeah.
His hookup bag. He used to have a hookup backpack.
Did I?
Did I?
Did I?
You had a hookup backpack. They had a lot of different things in there.
It was
I
his
never heard of a hookup backpack.
it was his
before.
getaway bag. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was literally that. Yeah, I never heard of that. I was like, bro, I would just usually ask them if they had any at their place, or I would have it in my pocket. But I would never carry anything else like that.
Oh, I know the bag you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fine. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So I'll take the next question. This is for both of you, right? Have you ever tried to be straight?
Well,
You want to answer that first, honey, or should I?
yeah. Well, so in high school, I did have a girlfriend, but it was not. It was not. I think we both kind of knew what we were in for when we started dating, and I think we dated strategically because both of us wanted. That was when I was a senior, and we both wanted the lead roles in Hello, Dolly. She wanted to be Dolly, and I wanted to be Horace Vandergelder. And we thought if we were a couple within the theater department already, that our teacher would kind of see us together and would be like, oh, that's cute, that's romantic, and then just cast us as the lead. So it was kind of strategic. I think she had inklings I was gay, but because I was definitely not out in high school because I was trapped in I'm a recovering Baptist, so I was trapped in the religious trappings of, not being able to be who I was on pain of, burning in the fiery pits of hell. So I was very much in the closet, but I think she had inklings. I mean, a lot of times when gay guys come out, a lot of people go, yeah, we knew. And that was definitely my experience. I've never not been flamboyant and kind of out there. It was a lot of denial for a lot of years. So
Gotcha.
as far as like our relationship goes, like, you know, we had an emotional connection, and we had like a relational connection, but the physical side of things was kind of like take it or leave it.
Okay.
And so we did date for a year, and then when I graduated, we kind of broke up. Because she was 1 year, she was a junior, I was a senior. We kind of broke up, and then when she graduated, she like kind of got back in contact with me, and I was like, okay, let's give it another try. And then that ended in utter disaster because there was just no way. By that time, I was a little bit freer, and by that time, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work, because she wanted to build a life with me. And
she was getting detailed.
she wanted us to move in together.
Stage
She
5
wanted
clinger.
No, I think she had expectations. Like, if I'm going to date you and we're going to be together, let's be together. Let's not putz around, So so out of sheer terror and and a desire not to hurt somebody I actually did care about, we broke up, and that was that. We did see each other a couple times at various school functions. There was an awkward moment where we had to sing together like 3 weeks after we had broken up. That was interesting. But we're actors. The theater, the life, it must go on.
So I've got another question. I've got another question for the both of you.
Let
often-
Tacos answer if he went straight.
I think we know this one.
Yeah, I mean, I did try, but obviously it was at parties, and it was with a lot of pretty women, including even bisexual lesbians, and yeah, I just couldn't get it. And trust me, those ladies were beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of the ladies that were into me were beautiful, and a lot of them were also pastors' daughters. So that's interesting that I dated pastor daughters. Yeah, I dated the daughters of pastors. But yeah, so I definitely did try, and again with beautiful women, but I'm just like, you guys don't do anything to me whenever I kiss you, so I'm not really interested.
So what did you tell them that they had cooties? Is that what you said?
No, I just said, oh, I'm trying to be respectful and mindful of you, so I'm gonna treat you like a woman, and like some dirtbag that's in the street trying to get into your
That's
pants.
respectful.
I do apologize. Yeah, I was a gentleman. I'm still a gentleman when it comes to women. It's just men are the only ones that I treat like I can't
like pieces of meat. There you go. Yep. Thank you, Guac.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there were. He was in the pastor's daughters were into him, but he was more into their dads.
No, they were both ugly. Both of their dads were ugly. Sadly enough, I was into their cousins or their uncles.
Oh
So-
God.
How often do either one of you get the urge to prance?
Never. I don't ever prance.
I'm always prancing through life.
I had a feeling that was going to be the answer pattern.
So I guess on follow up on that too. What's with the obsession of Barbara Streisand?
Yeah, that's gonna be a me question, honey. I love you. Oh, okay. So here's the thing with Barbara Streisand, right?
I mean, she's worshipped, right?
She is very much worshipped in the community. I mean, there's two things at work. Number one, she has been a huge advocate for LGBTQ rights for a very long time, long before it was fashionable or performative to do so. So there's that. Number two, she is she's hugely talented, and I think a lot of, especially gay men, find talent to be far more intoxicating and sexy, and even turns them on more than a male apparatus would. Talent and and or as some guys might say, their charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. The graphic on the screen that you will be seeing will explain what that means.
I get that. Ha
You know, so I think Barbara Streisand in particular is someone who is she's so uniquely talented. I think that's a thing, but I also think that she understands that the songs that she sings are, again, it's about people who are in the LGBTQ community resonating with the lyrics and the songs that she chooses, and they're great to do at karaoke too.
Okay, respectful.
Great answer.
All
Great
right.
answer.
I had no idea.
So, I guess before we get into our game, I just have one final question, if you'll indulge me here. So, who or what started the animal comparison in the community? Do you know?
It probably came along the times of beards. And I don't know if you know what that means, like in the gay community, like beards. But it's
I
probably
don't.
came along around
yeah.
those times. I don't know exactly who started like using those, but it was mainly just to like kind of hide, what you were into. So instead of saying like, "Hey, I'm into a big guy," you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I like bears a lot," or like So a beard is basically like, to explain it quickly to the straights, is kind of like having a straight
Straights.
partner. So even though both of you guys are gay, you would have a female partner just so that way, you could fly under the radar, but still date. So like in conversations, just like when you're, doing illicit substances, a lot of those have like Pokemon names or different kind of names instead of their actual names, because you're not gonna go around and saying, I want an ounce of, purple jam, whatever it's called. I don't want to actually get you guys in trouble or whatever, but yes,
Thank
you
you for
wouldn't
that.
actually, of course, but you wouldn't actually use the name, especially if you're not trying to get caught, right? So like if you're asking someone like, "Hey, can I borrow a pencil?" The teacher's gonna, look at you. It's like, "Oh, okay, they're just borrowing pencils." But if you have, like if you're talking about Pokemon cards and you name, I'm gonna go and do some, Squirtle later or whatever, the teacher's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" And it could be a pill or something, or whatever. Like, so it's, or whoever's hearing it, they're not gonna know exactly what you're talking about. So you can't just be outed. I feel like that's probably where it came from.
Dude.
I don't know exactly where it came from, but I know that at least it came from like those term beards and stuff like that, from having an actual, not an actual beard, but like
I'm still hung
But
up on the phrase you just made of "I'm gonna go do some Squirtle." Like,
Yeah.
what the? Why do I feel like that's? Why do I feel like that's actual like terminology used? Which, oh my god.
Well, that was used in my time. I don't know what they use now in high school or middle school. That was used in my time.
No,
Like
they use things
had-
like "bruh" in 6-7.
Well, that's
True.
that's just
Yeah.
not
A whole different
communication,
segment.
though.
6-7.
I think Tacos has it right on the head. I think that's exactly, they were code names to help help you identify with a community, like a subgroup, that you could say out loud that wouldn't sound super strange. And now, now the language has been like, it's part of the nomenclature. So, like they're like, okay, so earlier I talked about grinder. So grinder is for twinks, maybe twunks. So a twink is usually a skinny, fit, younger gay dude. And a twunk is sort of someone who is like hunky, goes to the gym and is fit, but isn't like all roided out, So
So a non-roided fit guy is a twink. Got it.
yeah. So
Okay.
anyways, how about those Dodgers?
Screw the Dodgers. Screw the
winning
Dodgers.
World Series.
Screw the Dodgers.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what? My boy Yamamoto, he is the MVP. Listen here, guys. This is why the Dodgers won. And I want to get this out. I want to get out in front of this, okay? This is why the Dodgers won. The Dodgers won because they have a firm grasp on the fundamentals of baseball. No other team in baseball this season had a firm grasp on the fundamentals. They know the rules about ground rule doubles. They knew the rules about the second base thing that they did. And you know what? after all the cheating from the fucking Astros from years ago, I don't give a whatever about what people have to say. The Dodgers won it fair and square, and you know what? Toronto, you fought hard, but you were not the better team. You can get over the stuck ball gate, and you can gag on that ball as far as I'm concerned, because that is a popular, well-known rule in baseball. That's not a new rule. The Dodgers didn't invent it. MLB Rule 505A7 says that a stuck ball is a ground rule double. And it doesn't matter if you could pull the ball out of the wall easily or not. It's a rule. It's been a rule forever. So get over yourselves. The Dodgers won fair and square, and that has been Guac's Sports Minute. Thank you.
Listen. Do not sully the name of the Houston Astros. Our head coach happens to be a former Astro on one of those teams.
Oh, a fucking former cheater. You got it, buddy. You got it. Let me go bang on some trash cans. Honey, get me the trash can so I can bang on it and tell you what the next pitch is.
That's so, hearing the rant there, that is fantastic. That is
awesome.
fantastic.
No, it's not fantastic. It's fabulous.
Sorry. I misspoke.
So that's gonna lead us into this little game I'd like to have. So what I'd like you guys to do, right, for us, is I want you to go ahead. You've got two dads here, right? Both, straight guys. Both, older, middle-aged.
Alleged.
I'll call it alleged middle-aged gentlemen. Bearded up, so on and so forth. What I need you to do is I need you to rate us on a scale of 1 to 10 in your community, and then go ahead and assign us an animal. Can you do that for me?
I'll let Tacos go.
Why don't we start with Rick? Why don't you guys rate Rick?
Oh,
and then you can rate me.
Oh, God.
Well, of course, Rick is a 10 out of 10. He is what you would call, well, now he's silver-ish, but yeah, he's literally a bear-ish. He's more of not more in line of what people call bears instead of what like actual bears are, which they guess I consider them chubs. But yeah, a lot of people consider a bear like a fit, birdy guy, which kind of describes Rick. You're more of a pocket chub because you're short, right? So you're like a pocket chub.
A pocket what?
Pocket chub.
Pocket chub.
So what's my rating then?
That's short. Your rating, at least for me, I don't know. I don't find you really attractive, so I'm gonna say like a 4.
God.
So let me get this straight. Let me get the hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there. Let me get this straight. Rick is a 10 out of 10 silver bear.
Yeah.
And I'm a fucking 4 out of 10 pocket chub.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take my heat. What do you got for me, Guac? Go ahead and start with Rick.
Yeah, so Rick has some defining features that I think a lot of men in the gay community would find what they might call easy on the eyes.
Beautiful man, got it.
I think
Yes.
I think
Very
his
beautiful.
voice. I think he has like a presenter's voice. Like a lot of guys could just sit and listen to him drone on about anything and everything for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Thank you. That's
be on
wonderful to
all
hear.
his Discord calls and in every single one of his Twitch streams just to listen to his silvery smooth tones of his voice. As far as the rating, I'd say maybe 6, 7.
God, please no. Oh God. God, not,
He's a 6, 7, you say?
Not that.
Yeah.
I've been yelling at my kids.
What animal is Rick?
I would say he is a silver bear.
Silver bear.
Silver bear, yeah.
Apparently, I'm a bear. Silver bear.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You're a silver bear, my friend.
Is it
Yeah.
because of this? Is that why? The silver?
All right, Guac, rate the pocket chub over here.
Yeah, and then we got Chubble McChubberston over here. As a chubby guy myself, who's lost over 110 pounds with a heart condition, a hole in his stomach, and various other disabilities. Bro, what's your excuse? Like, lose a few pounds, get that weight off. Like, when when your wife has to use oxygen after you turn over in bed because you've crushed her to death after every single night, like you really should look into getting maybe get on the Wegovy or that Ozempic or whatever it's called and kind of get yourself together, okay? I don't I'll be generous. I'll rate you a 4.5 because that's probably how long your cock is. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Hey, hey, you know what? You got a 4.5 out of that. I was 6'7", so closer range on that. Thank you.
That was, oh my God.
Oh,
So, gentlemen,
that
I
was
want to
beautiful.
thank you both.
Wait, closer range to actual size? Hold on, I want to ask this. Closer range to actual size, like 6 to 7? Or are we talking about like rating?
No, I'm not going that close in range. I mean, his rating on a scale of 10.
Oh, dude,
I thought you were talking about
I'm
your
hung
size.
like a dust mite, dude. Like, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. I'm an innie, bro. Don't even worry about it. But Taco Guac, you know, first of all, thank you. I've learned a ton today. I've learned about some of the tendencies. I've
Man.
learned about, you know, you guys yourselves. Thank you for letting us, you know,
Ooh,
into the closet and finding out more about you. So I do appreciate that. And thank you
that was great.
for, you know, bringing me to the realization that I am a fucking 4 pocket chub, which I really appreciate. And my co-host here is a silver bear and a beautiful man. I've got that.
So I'm glad to hear someone didn't. You know what, Guac? Thank you for not rating me as a 10 like Taco did. Being very honest. Thank you. That I was very 6'7".
Yo, bro, you're welcome. Thanks again for having us on the pod, man. It's like totally cool and stuff.
Good job, bro.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You know, I'd love to have you back in the future. Thank
That
you.
was great.
Thank you guys for having us.
Oh my
Okay, gaze out.
God. Gaze out.
That was amazing. I think that's my
was good.
favorite segment that we've done so far.
That was fantastic.
That was fantastic.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
You say it's your favorite segment until the next one.
What's the next one?
May we have just a brief moment of intimacy? As I said last episode, we may have a moment of silence and just us staring. So with that said, 30 seconds of staring.
Hey, that's 30 seconds, and I'm not okay with what he just posted.
I try not to laugh at that. Taco, what the heck? Oh God. Oh, then that
Our producers
concludes.
did not make that easy for us. I gotta be honest.
That concludes our 30 seconds of intimacy.
I think that brings us to our shameless plug of the
It does.
week, Rick.
It brings us to our climax, if you will. The the shameless plug of the week. Now, I know the last episode is still going on. We are, I guess, tallying votes as that comes through. But would you like to do the honor of going first this time, or would you like for myself to go first this time?
So I went first last time.
All right.
I mean, by all means,
Okay.
the floor is yours.
Okay, I can do that. Now, for those of you that are new to the episode or new to the channel as well and new to the podcast, what this is a random shameless plug where Mike and I find random items, whether it's from Wish, Temu, Amazon, just anything in general, random crap that we just find, out on the interweb net, and we pitch it at each other, almost Shark Tank style, and at the end, viewers, listeners, you vote which one you believe was the better pitch overall, and after a period of time, one of us might have to buy the other.
69 seconds.
Yes, and we are giving ourselves. You're correct. We give
69
ourselves
seconds.
69 seconds to make the pitch. So, with that, let me get my calculator up. Not calculator. God, my clock.
I've got my
Yeah.
I've got my timer ready.
You have your timer? Okay, thank you. Thank
Ready.
you. All right. So let me know when your timer is going.
In 3, 2, pitch.
All right. So, Mike, I know you're a fan of old school cartoons, such as myself. Anime, retro stuff alike. I mean, you even have your very own Sword of Omens, right?
I do.
Okay. So, picture this. You
Mm.
step out of an elevator or step out of your car. Wind hits, lightning flashes, boom. Everyone turns to look, just not because you're wearing a jacket, but you're wearing the spirit of Third Earth. This isn't some basic outerwear. This is the Thundercats jacket, Mike.
Get out of here.
It's got the power of Lino, the style of Panthro, and just enough retro energy to make Chitara chase you for your fashion tips. Put it on, and suddenly every commute feels like a heroic sprint through the cat's lair. So, with that said, and as you walk into your office, as you walk into any establishment, you could yell, "Thunder! Thunder! Compliments! Ho!" It's the perfect fashion statement for fans and proper enough to yell out in an
that's your
appropriate time.
That's your time.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
I want that jacket.
Thank you. See?
Dude, so I have a pitch for you. And I like it and it's good. I need everybody to vote for the fucking jacket. All right? Like, just do me a solid here. I do have the Sword of Omens. I have the dagger.
Yep.
Sight beyond sight. I would rock the out of that jacket.
Dude, I told you I had a decent one this time.
I would be the man in that jacket.
Yep.
Woo!
You're welcome.
All right.
You know what? Honestly, I think you would rock it well.
All right.
I think you would rock it well.
Have you got your minute 9 seconds or your 69 seconds?
I am getting that going. Timer with
All right.
69. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Rick. Oh boy. Do I have an item for you this week? Honestly, just call it now. The jacket was awesome.
Call it.
But wait till you hear. Wait till you hear. Let me explain. You know how you love to watch football?
Just a little.
Yeah. You know how you love to watch YouTube
Occasionally,
and
yes.
Instagram Reels?
Yeah. Totes.
You're an avid watcher of anime. Is that correct?
Correct.
Well, let me bring all of your watching fantasies to life. The Hotel Cuck Chair.
I'm sorry, what?
The Hotel Cuck Chair. Durable for those rigorous activities. Scotch guarded for easy cleanup. Extra wide in case you don't want to watch alone. Right? Make all your dreams come true with the Hotel Cuck Chair. Available in crusty motels across the nation. Order today and you get a bonus set of hotel towels. Let me ask you, Rick, are you ready for your own cuck chair?
That's the time, sir. That was the Hotel Cuck Chair. What the hell? I was not expecting that, dude. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, man. Well, now that you've heard both pitches, also our producers and Mike, I posted my link to my Sword of Omens jacket. It does come in different colors as well. I forgot to mention that.
Did I want that?
So
I want it.
I figured. So, viewers, listeners, go vote. Put it in the comments which had the better pitch for the better item. Enjoy. We want to see who wins because honestly, if I end up winning that one, of course, it looks like Mike's gonna be rocking the Thundercats jacket for a little while. It's probably let's be honest, it's probably made out of pleather, and if any rain touches it, it probably dissolves off of your back.
Listen, chat. Listen, I know you all want to see Rick sitting in a cuck chair, especially those that have given you 10 out of 10 tonight.
Oh,
But I want the jacket. I need the jacket.
it's solid, man. It's good. It's good stuff.
That jacket may take me from a 4.5 to a 5. I need it. Help me out.
You got to get that raise.
Help this tiny pint-sized chode out.
Oh,
Crying out loud.
all right. Well, we have approached a little bit longer of an episode this week, but we are slightly over an hour. So, Mike, producers, Guac and Taco, thank you very much for the assistance, and thank you for the special guests. You guys rock in general. But thank you very much for listening this week and viewing and everything else. Mike, that's fun as always, right? Yeah. More just wild shenanigans.
It's all about the shenanigans.
All shenanigans. So, as we mentioned for this week, we had the what the fuck moments. We had our 5 minutes with Taco and a Side of Guac, maybe a little bit longer, which was well worth it, of course. Our 30 seconds of intimacy and our plugs. So don't forget, go vote for the plugs. As always, we will have our links to our social medias, Twitches, and other channels listed below and attached onto the channel for those of you who wish to go follow in general on there too. For Mike and I, and then for next week's episode, Mike, do you have a teaser?
Well, I can tell you there's going to be more pitches.
Okay.
We've got some more bad jokes.
All right.
I mean, great jokes. Great jokes. There will be another punishment.
Yep.
And I'm going to have 2 fresh segments for you, but I don't want to tell you what they are.
All right. So
you have to show up to see what they are.
So with that said, tune in to find out. We got more good stuff coming. Enjoy. Thank you again, everyone, for watching and listening. And as always, like and subscribe down below if you have not already. Follow us on other socials. Please, it's free. It supports the channel, as always, too. But I am Rick. This was Mike. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We are 2 fat dads, 2 FDs. I'm going to keep rolling with that.
2 fat Ds.
Be good people. Take care. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Thank you for watching.
All right. Thank you.